Greetings, Scorpio, and thank you for tuning in. Let us see what important messages you may need to know at this time. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please check your other signs for important messages as well. Thank you, and let's begin. What does Scorpio need to know and need to be aware of? What does Scorpio need to know and need to be aware of at this time? All right, starting this reading with the Page of Pentacles, followed by the Five of Wands, Temperance, the Hangman in reverse, okay? So there's been a situation that's causing you stress. It involves other people here, Scorpio, but Temperance is saying you're divinely protected, you're divinely guided. Be mindful of decisions that you are making. You have a choice how you're going to choose to respond to these people here. You hold the power. This is also becoming aware that every decision you make may have outcome or consequence in the future. Sometimes the Temperance means that the best solution is restraint, right? Think before we act. The Hangman in reverse here means you don't want to be trapped in someone's plan. Like this could be some kind of a plan to get you to respond or react, act out of character here. But Temperance is saying be in this energy of contentment, calm, cool, and collected. Perhaps somebody's trying to trigger a reaction from you, Scorpio, but do not give them that power, says the Hangman. All right, otherwise you're going to be stuck in that energy, and this is something that's only going to bring you down. Page of Pentacles, you have a lot of good things happening at the moment here for you, Scorpio. I feel like this might be good news about investment, work, property, for some of you, money as well. And so Page of Pentacles is all about focusing on your goals and aspiration. You're someone very down to earth as well, ambitious person. Okay, I feel like you don't need to prove anything to these people. I feel like the best response is restraint with the Temperance. Being above this energy and holding yourself in a higher standard, okay? Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. I feel like some of you are drawing some boundaries. You're saying enough is enough, okay? If this doesn't stop, whoever this person is, that could be testing your patience or stepping into your boundaries. I also am picking up that you're not going to take the matter in your own hands, but you're going to seek counsel and advice how to handle this. Person of authority, King of Pentacles, somebody's going to give you an advice how to maturely and better approach the situation, resolve this issue. We have the Seven of Pentacles reverse. So I feel like you've run out of patience here. This might have been dragged further than it should. I also am getting that you don't want to invest energy, time, and attention to this anymore. But if things escalate any further, of course, you're going to need to put your foot down and take some action. Okay, like the right course of action, the appropriate steps to resolve this. We have the Four of Swords and the Two of Wands. So right now, what will help you be more at peace, says the Four of Swords. The Temperance is inner balance. No matter what happens in our external world, the buzz, the clutter, the chaos, we should always find a way to look inward and restore the inner peace. Don't let anyone disrupt the peace that's happening in your life right now. Okay? On a different message, it is also saying here that with the Hangman, let us not obsess over what others are saying or what's happening, what they're trying to do here, and focus more on our peace, okay? Because this is only going to hold us back. The Two of Wands means it is a choice, it's a conscious decision. Bottom of the deck here is the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like it's all about trusting in yourself. Do not lose your ability to flow with your own rhythm because these things are happening. All right, I'm also getting, do not let this get you down. Take care of yourself right now. Do whatever it takes to restore that inner peace. Let me just clarify these messages here, Scorpio. So yes, I feel like you are remaining detached right now and uninfluenced with the Four of Swords, because there's a lot of this negative energy surrounding you at the moment. And it's important here to really pull yourself out for your spiritual growth and overall health as well. Somebody may be trying to seek your attention, but in a manner that's quite stressful or negative. They're trying to bring something towards your attention. It might be a temptation here of some sort, but it's not good for you in the long run. Do not fall for the trap. Do not be tempted. We have here the Two of Wands. Some of you are now realizing with the Temperance, okay, the right decision to make. You're having a lot of, it takes a lot of power to be able to control ourselves. It is so easy to lose control, to fight back with the Five of Wands. I feel like you're learning to release yourself from these patterns of the past as well. If you may have been the type of person to easily respond or react in the past, you're free from this, okay? Something big in you is changing here, Scorpio, because you realize this is just a big distraction. These are all just noise with the Five of Wands. Somebody is just trying to get your attention away from what you need to focus on at this time, okay? It is holding you back, or it's only going to hold you back. The Hangman energy. So it's all about perspective with the Hangman. We all have a different perspective in life. This is all about reflecting on the choices that you're making. How can you take a moment to pause and collect your thoughts before you make your next move, okay? This is also thinking, what are my options at this time? You're pausing to mull things over here in order to ensure you don't make any hasty decision or make anything or do anything you may regret. Let's see, we have the Nine of Wands. You may be realizing it's no longer worth fighting for. This is something that I just need to walk away from. I don't need to prove anything here. I don't want to sacrifice my inner peace here. Yes, I feel like with Eight of Pentacles, you might be thinking this is no longer within my control. How others perceive me, how others perceive this is no longer my problem, my concern. Right? You may feel like there's a lot of people that are zooming in too much on what's happening in your life. This is also a web of lies, Scorpio. Somebody here is orchestrating this web of lies, and they might find themselves in the middle of all of this. So someone started this drama, but I feel like because you're going to do some steps or take some steps, they're going to have to face their actions here. Somebody's going to get caught with something here with Eight of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Pentacles reversed? The Three of Swords. Why is the King of Pentacles here? The Chariot. Why is the Four of Swords here? The Death card, this represents you. Alright, so major transformation for you, Scorpio. New beginnings. This conflict is going to come to an end. Alright, it's either... Yes, for some of you, this might be a case-to-case situation. For those of you that this may escalate further, I am getting that you are exploring your options, how to better resolve this. You might be seeking an advice. But if the situation dies down on its own, then the Temperance is saying nothing in particular needs to be done. You just have to keep focusing on your inner peace, distancing yourself, remaining unattached, uninfluenced by this negative energy around you. Keep focusing on you, going within. Focus on your well-being and growth and development at this time, okay? But also this might be an opportune time to get to know yourself and learn more about yourself, because sometimes we find ourselves in situation, conflicts, adversities, challenges, fights, okay, with Five of Wands, because Spirit is trying to bring something towards our attention as well. It's a test, basically, Scorpio. How are you going to respond? Will you give in to self-defeating pattern, or will you practice moderation and zoom out, look at the bigger picture, okay? I feel like you're going to experience some kind of relief in the future. Looking back on this in the future, you're going to realize you have victory here with the Chariot because you didn't give in. All right? It's a sense of victory looking back. So I'm also getting that someone is obsessed with drama. Somebody here can't seem to let an issue go. But you may be taking steps, like I said, to have justice and truth here with the Queen of Swords. There's something that they're saying that's not true here with the Eight of Pentacles. Web of Flies, okay? Let's pull some shadow healing cards. Any additional message for Scorpio at this time, please, Spirit? We have unhappiness. Searching for contentment is a well-traveled path that can be elusive. The hunt for happiness might not conclude at the destination, but joy can be found during the journey itself. So, yes, it's a reminder that if you're currently unhappy with your situation here, Scorpio, it's not the destination, but it's the process. What you're going through right now is a test. It's something that you will learn something from, okay? How can you find happiness even with your given circumstances? This is also saying that even though others can't be happy for us, our job here is to first protect ourselves and find our own happiness, work on our own happiness. Okay, I hope that that makes sense. It is the journey towards finding your own happiness. You might be feeling like someone is not happy for you, someone doesn't support your happiness, your growth, your success, whatever the case may be here. But this is about you, okay? We have grief. The feeling of loss can be debilitating, but sorrow becomes part of our healing. What you have far outweighs what you lost. At least you had it for a time. So somebody could be feeling unhappy because they lost something significant in their life, Scorpio. Yes, and I feel like this might be one of those things where someone is comparing themselves to you. This might be stemming from a feeling of lack, that there's something missing in their life, and somebody could be comparing themselves with you or being competitive with you here. Or somebody's focusing too much on what they don't have instead of being grateful for the things that they do have, or being happy for what others have as well. I see that some of you are angry or angered by this. But like the card is saying, use your anger in a creative and positive way that allows you, Scorpio, to maintain your dignity while producing a far more satisfying outcome. Yes. So nothing is more satisfying but to come out of a challenge, a storm, even stronger. Some of you wiser, some of you even more stable, financially stable. Anger can also be a great motivation if used in a creative and positive way, okay? And I keep getting here, maintaining your dignity, like this is something big. Integrity, dignity, not going down on that level, not responding to what they're putting out. Because see, the energy that they're putting out there is also the energy that they're attracting. You have to only just be consciously aware of the vibration that you are in here, Scorpio, regardless of these external forces, okay? Wow, so I did say external forces, and the card that came out is chaos and conflict. This is a number 33. That could be a significant number for some of you. Let me read what this card is saying, okay? All right, so it says here, essential meanings, this array being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposite, the value of chaos before order. Stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition. The incessant need to be right will only serve to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to be resolved. This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, what's really important to you. Some things are non-negotiable. If that is true, it's not necessary to fight. Can you find a way through the stormy emotions to higher ground? Soon the air will clear and you will be in a much better place than before, for the storm will have passed, blazing a path for new growth in its wake. Things can become electric and enlightened, always better than before, if you use this time constructively. Wow. That is a very powerful message. So It's saying that even though things are pretty chaotic at the moment, don't waste this moment right here, because there's so much to discover and know about yourself. This moment is valuable, okay, if you use this time constructively. Some of you are saying this is not worth the fight. I'm not going to give in to this energy as well. I'm just going to do something productive. This is what I'm picking up for your reading, Scorpio. Please take only what resonates and leave out what doesn't. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.